All right. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed listening to that. You know what? I came to Walk a Mile for the first time 3 years ago, and I came because it seemed like a great event. And some really cool people invited me, and it seemed like a good thing for us to do, so we came. And it was in that moment that something changed in me. The first year, I wrote down, who do you walk for, and I wrote down my wife, Julie. And the second year, thinking I have a daughter, she's 2 now, I'd probably write her name down. But in that first year, a young man got up and told the story of his sister, and his sister going to a party and being sexually assaulted. And I realized how much more personal this walk was for him than it probably was for me. Now, I love my sister, I love my mother, I love my grandmother, I love my wife, I love my daughter. I love my daughter that's not yet to be born in a couple months. But if I just walk for them today, if I just walk for them, what does that say? That goes exactly to what you said. So many people that engage in these things, these acts that make women feel unsafe, that make women not want to walk down the street, would never do that to their sister, would never do that to their mother, would never do that to their daughter. We would fight for the women that we know and love. But it takes so much more of a man to fight for the women that we don't know and don't love. So write down who you're walking for, but also walk for the women that are here. See, every time I come here, it strikes me how awful this is. Because, none of my family was assaulted last year. It's been 365 days till this hit me in the face again. And there's women on our campus that sit next to you guys in class that are dealing with it day in and day out. It just happened to them. That's not right. It hits me every year when I come here that even though we come and we put on these shoes, and yes, I'm going to put on shoes just so everybody knows, I just couldn't get on the stage with them. That even though we put on shoes and we make a pledge, as Tom said, it hasn't changed. It might have gotten better, but it's still there. Someone's going to be assaulted somewhere tonight, and it should not happen. It makes you feel helpless. But then I see all your faces. I see all the wonderful people that chose to come here. So many times we see an obstacle in life that seems insurmountable, and I'm going to leave you with one quote because I'm not smart enough to say poignant things, so I steal them from others. And here's the quote from Mahatma Gandhi. Whatever you do will be insignificant, but it is tremendously important that you do it anyways. Whatever you do, you're not going to change the world here today, but we can change one small space of it. We can make our place that much safer. We can make sure that the women that we know and the women that we don't know that walk through our place, our campus, our dorm, our classroom, feel safe, feel loved, and know that when something happens to them, they have somewhere to turn. I look forward to seeing you guys again next year. Let's walk.